and welcome back to another episode of Learning Unleash the Beast. Today, we've put a little shell on what's going to be one of the islands. I'm not quite satisfied with it. Looks more like an egg than I'd like it to be. But yeah, our laser is in a shell. It's actually connected. I can probably demonstrate that. As you can see, those two patterns are taken out. And if we get some processors, let's get 8 more of those. And there we go. That's how fast it's making them. And if we were over there, we'd see the lasers, but you still can't really see the lasers because it's all enclosed. That's one bad part about this design, but it's so efficient. Yeah. Today, as you can see over there, I've made a second egg. I'm gonna really have to redesign that. Maybe put some, like, I don't know, flatten it out on the bottom, put some, like, boosters or something. But yeah, we're gonna be working on thermal expansion. There's only 2 real things we need for thermal expansion. One of them is for creating the overclocker upgrades. We need these coolant cells, and the easiest way to do this is with a cyclic assembler. But you can't actually insert water at 1 bucket per tick unless you use tesseracts, which is why I have this giant complicated setup just for this. Just for the cyclic assembler. 1 cyclic assembler, but they create it at 1 per tick. You cannot see the floor. A little nerve-wracking, but the floor is there if you look extremely closely. See a little texture, but that's what I want. Nice and dark. Right, so these 64 aqueous accumulators are going to be feeding into these 8 liquid tesseracts. Those 8 liquid tesseracts are going to be feeding into 4 liquid tesseracts, which are all going to be feeding into this 1 cyclic assembler, allowing for 1 bucket insertion per tick. That's kind of ridiculous. Each aqueous accumulator, on the other hand, produces 1 bucket every 2 seconds. So this is a little bit of overkill, but it's the most effective way. Because, like, 1 per 2 seconds, that means 2 of them would be 1 per second times 20. I only need 40, but 64, meh. I have the resources, and it looks a lot nicer this way. Okay. And the reason I'm not just directly hooking it up is because even though liquid ducts are the fastest transport of fluids, actually I think liquids, because there's no gases in this pack, because there's no extra storage for applied energistics or Ender IO. So these are the fastest way, but they still are limited to 100 millibuckets per tick. You need 10 times that. So if we get tesseracts and we have 4 liquid ducts feeding into them, and then we have 4 tesseracts that have almost limitless output, outputting into the cyclic assembler, we can create so many cells. Coolant cells, which then we can make 1 of these overclocker upgrades every 3 ticks. So we can create 7 overclocker upgrades per second. That is reasonable. Right. I'm also going to... there's actually not much other use for thermal expansion, because I want really fast machines. But one use is the induction smelters, because they give you rich slag, which you can then triple your ores. And we have renewable iron and gold, so we're going to be processing that with sand. Oh, we need igneous extruders and more pulverizers. Oh well. Yeah. Processing that with sand to get rich slag, and we're going to use that rich slag to get triple our copper and our tin and possibly our silver and lead because those aren't really renewable yet. The lasers are doing their thing, but it's not perfect. So yeah, I'm going to place down all the water buckets needed for these aqueous accumulators, set up all these tesseracts, possibly run a wire over here, and set up everything here. So this is many, many hours later, but we finally have something. Hurrah. Okay, so we have the cable running in here. It is connected. I think. Yeah, it is connected. And here we have some export buses going into these routers. And so many induction smelters that I had to manually... wait a sec. Well, I'll show this. So here, this is the induction smelter, right? Place it down, has all these. I have to go like this, every single time. Such a pain. And now I realize that over here, I can't just have one input, because otherwise it might fill up with rich slag, or the other ore. So I need to have, like, that side being, like, green or whatever. Such a pain. Anyways, I have some barrels hooked up. I have lots of upgrades put in these routers. The last thing we need now is 4 more routers on extract mode. And you're not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get 4 speed upgrades. We're only going to be working on this side of the smelter this time. This side of the smelter this time, right? So we're not going to be processing the rich slag, we're just going to be getting the rich slag and possibly condensing the iron and gold into blocks because we have so much of it. So, ejector upgrades. And we also need some bandwidth upgrades, but I'll get that in a bit. Efficiency with cables. Like so. Okay. So we'll put a let's see, extract from the bottom sides. Oh my god. We could have used slots and then we wouldn't even need to. We also need sand. Ugh. Such a pain. Right, we're going to extract it from the bottom sides. Speed boost, and we're going to eject upwards. Right. Bottom sides, eject, down. Oh. Extract from bottom sides. Okay. We're going to extract from bottom sides and eject down. Extract from bottom sides and eject down. This one's supposed to be eject up. I just realized that. Right. So there. Then I'm wondering how many routers I need for sand. I guess I'll use 2 for sand and then 2 for the other thing. Okay. So if I'm correct, this is slot 0 and this is slot 1. Let me just search this up for a sec. Okay. Insert into slot 0, and let's get sand. There's slot 0. Slot 1. Whoops. Slot 2, actually insert into slot 2, okay. 3 and 4. Okay, so just how I thought. Okay, let's go back to the regular world. We are back. So let's just reserve this side for sand. Insert slot 0 and machine.smelter. Right? Yeah, the smelter. Is it all smelter? Right. Speed boost bandwidth into slot 0. Slot 0, smelter, and there we go. Now on this side, we're going to insert into slot 1. Visit machine.smelter, speed boost, and other things. Slot 1, smelter. There we go. Okay, so this should be working now. Oh wait, no, I need the energy cells. So one last thing. For now, I'm just going to get a bunch of energy cells and place them. Or not a bunch. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go straight for the solar panel and the power converter. One solar panel might even be enough. This will create 400 MJ per tick, and it's not going to be activated. Let's say it is on constantly. 160 times 4, 640 MJ per tick. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's just get 8 solar panels, or 4. 4 should be fine. Okay, so we need to make a EV consumer. EV consumer. So we need to make an MFSU. MFS. Oh, right. We're gonna make our GraviChestPlate today. I almost completely forgot about that. Let's see if we can. I have most of the parts ready. Or not ready, but ultimate lap pack, coolant cell, quantum suit, body armor. Don't I have those? Oh, I didn't actually get the... Okay. So once I get all the ingredients, I'll fix up that recipe. And coolant cells. Okay, so we should hook up the other thing too. Let's see. Okay, so we have an interface here, and we need to place a pattern in there, which I completely forgot about. So 4 tin to 1 coolant cell. Do we have tin? Tin. There we go. Tin. We do need to make a coolant cell initially. There we go. 4 tin to a coolant cell. I don't have a water bucket on me. Actually, you know what? I can just make it over there. Actually, yeah. Actually, I can't because there's things in the way. Oh, the lag spikes. They're still there. Not as bad. Tin. Alright. There we go. Coolant cell. Place that there. We'll connect it over here. The lag. I like things to be symmetrical. There we go. So now we just need to add in the recipe, and we don't really have renewable energy source there, but the thing should be enough. One coolant cell with tin. And soon we're going to have to change out most of the industrial craft ingots to thermal expansion ingots, because it can be all processed through this. There we go. Is it creating cells? I can't tell. right? The bottom is the input, right? Okay, I wonder if it's just... Oh no, because I added deleted cables that reset the entire system. That's one thing that I don't really like about that. Let's keep making the MFSU. MFS. The lag. Oh, what happened to my power? Okay. Is it creating the MFSU? No, it's not. Of course it's not. MFS. Oh, finished. Okay. And we need some gold. EV consumer. We need an energy bridge. Energy bridge. Bridge. There we go. And we need a BC consumer. Or producer, but consumer for now. Engine. There we go. Okay. Probably want some glass fiber cable as well. Okay. Take out these. There. We want to place these solar panels. There. And the EV consumer there with the power bridge. What? What happened to my energy bridge? Did it actually disappear? Okay, there we go. Energy bridge. Jeez. What the heck is this? You know, we want to make a BC producer. There we go. Plenty of charge. And we'll just run this down here. I don't believe energy conduits actually have a limit, which is extremely nice. Okay, so these should be filling up with, oh geez. Sand, sand, lots and lots of sand being filled in, but not over here, right? So this should have a stack, each of these should have a stack of sand in them by now, okay? And here we want to export gold and iron. Gold and iron. There we go. Look at that. I have no idea what that is. That's coming from my computer. Oh, we need to get the interfaces. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Interface. 2 interfaces. Hurry up. Oh, come on. There we go. And we should be getting plenty of gold and iron, which is great. Not that we really need it. What we really want is the slag, but... or the rich slag, rather. There we go. Look at that. All that ore getting processed. What is that? Some of these are getting fairly full, though. I do have bandwidth on there, right? No, yeah, I need bandwidth. Oh, geez. Which means I need eggs and things. But wow. We are processing iron and gold. We're getting the slag. And all we need is the eggs for the bandwidth upgrade. The lag on here is ridiculous. I feel like I'm pushing the limits of my computer, but it's if I open up my F3, it's not even using up all my allocated memory. Oh crap! Okay, maybe I need to increase my RAM. I set it to 4 gigs, which I thought was enough. Dark iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put some bandwidth upgrades in here, and then we'll be done for this episode. Next episode, hopefully we get the rest of the thermal expansion island set up. What is that? Is that the routers? No, wait, we need to do one last thing. We need to get 2 interfaces and 2 precision export buses. 2 interfaces and 2 export buses so that we can auto craft. Oh, and we'll also need level emitters. There. Why is it not crafting? Oh. That's stupid. Stick. Redstone. These chests are getting messed up now. Oh well. There, okay. Interfaces. Exports. And level emitters. Right. So, this is for auto crafting blocks. So, first of all, we need to add 2 recipes, but this is temporary for now. Temporary for now. Great English. 2 export buses and 2 level emitters facing those export buses. So these are going to be move single item / craft and active with signal. Okay. And we're going to put iron blocks in there. And we need to get iron ingots and gold ingots. Gold. Look at that. Look at that pour in. And I don't know where the iron is. Oh, come on. Iron. Look at that pour in. 80. That should be 1 per tick, right? I don't know. We'll keep it at 1,000 of each. When there's 1,000 gold, emit a redstone signal. And when there's 1,000 iron, emit a redstone signal. And when there's a redstone signal, you craft. Okay. Now we need to get some iron blocks and gold blocks. 1 gold block and 1 iron block. And always craft. Yeah, always craft. Gold blocks. And wait, no, this is iron, right? No, that's gold. Gold for gold and iron for iron. And then we're going to get encode that and gold encode that. This is going to go into my random things, but as soon, this is over 1,000, so the number is going down. Good. Good, good, good. And iron block should also be going up. There. There we go. So our gold and iron supply should stay 1,000. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make that 10,000. 10,000. There we go. Just so we have plenty of resources on hand and I don't need to be clicking back and forth. That saves a lot of space, that machine right there. So yeah, that was an extremely long cut. That is also for a few episodes later. But we have that set up. Our GravitationChestPlate still. Begin. And we're missing the quantum suit and the lab pack. So let's get the quantum suit and the lab pack. So there's a lot of recipe fixing needing to be done. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And I will see you next time. I don't know why I looked into my inventory.